Hey guys, how's it going? Today, in this video, we're going to be looking at online safety for seniors. So, this video might not apply to you, but it might apply to your father, your mother, or your grandparents. So, if you think that your grandparents or mom or dad need some help with some online safety from these scammers that are relentless, then send them this video so they can be informed. But let's get started. So in this video, we are going to learn how to protect ourselves online. First, we're going to go into some startling statistics. Then we're going to go into some common scams. Then we are going to learn how to protect against those scams. Elder fraud statistics. So, according to some poll findings, 3 out of every 4 older adults have experienced a fraud attempt by various means, such as phone, text, email, mail, or online, within the last 2 years. 30% report being victims to at least one scam. This is even more scary considering the financial impact of these scams. An estimated $28.3 billion is lost to elder fraud scams annually, according to a recent AARP study. Of this, 72%, more than $20 billion, is taken by individuals who are known to the victims, such as family members, friends, or advisors. This means that 72% of those scams are taken by people that this individual knows, like families or friends. So you have to watch out for those people too. So elder fraud has continued to go on the rise because seniors are more likely to fall victim. So it is crucial now to inform yourself to protect against any of these fraud attempts, as these schemes often result in significant financial loss. So stay informed and stay vigilant to safeguard against these ever-evolving scams targeting seniors. Alright, now we're going to go into some common scams. Impersonation scams. So these scammers pretend to be from the IRS, Social Security, or Medicare. They demand payment for fake taxes or threaten arrest. So anytime someone tries to demand payment now or threaten something such as an arrest, you can almost guarantee that this is a scam. Here are some examples of what these scams look like. You'll never get a text from the government saying, "My Gov, you have received a message to pay your government inbox," or from Social Security that look like this, or from random texts again that look like this one to the right. You're just never going to get any kind of text like this, and if it's not sending you to an actual .gov website, you can bet your life on it that it is a scam. So you can protect yourself against these scams by verifying calls with government agencies by their phone number, and never provide personal information to anyone over the phone, ever. So the next scam we are going to look at are sweepstake and lottery scams. So these scams claim you won something but require an upfront payment for taxes. No prize is ever delivered, but scammers may continue to demand money from you. So what some of these scams look like are right here. They could be from Mega Millions, Powerball play, or just James from the lottery sending you a text. So if you ever get a text or an email looking like something right here saying that you need to pay some money in taxes or something along those lines in order to receive your Mega Millions or Powerball payout, then again, you can guarantee that it is a scam, and I would not click on it and stay far away from it. So how to protect yourself against these sweepstake or lottery scams? So you're always skeptical of winnings like this, and you should never send money to claim a prize. So if you get an email from someone saying you won this amount of money, be skeptical of it first. And then if they ask you to send money, then definitely just close that email and move on with your life, because that is a scam. All right, the next scam we are looking at are robocalls and phone scams. So these are automated calls with varied scams targeting older adults. They are spoofed numbers and voice recording attacks. They are used to see if a phone number is real and if a person will answer the phone. An example of these attacks are any calls you get or texts you get from unrecognized numbers or ones with no caller ID. Usually these are scammers just trying to call your phone or text your phone to get an answer or response to see if this is indeed a working number so that they can attempt more scams to this number in the future. To protect yourself against robocalls and phone scams, be cautious of unsolicited calls and hang up if suspicious, and get an anti-robocaller app like RoboKiller. This will help to filter out some of those malicious and scam calls that you get to your phones and will automatically report and block them for you. The next scam we are looking at are tech support scams. So these are pop-up messages, blank screens, or emails telling you that you have a virus on your computer, and then scammers will request remote access or payment for the repairs to get this fake virus off of your computer. So some of these scams look like this. There'll be little computer pop-ups, or they might even be emails, but they are just fake screens and fake pop-ups that are getting you to click on them so that they can send you over to a call center to where you can call and pay them to get this virus off of your computer when it was never a virus in the first place. It was just a pop-up that looks like a virus telling you that it is a virus. So how we can protect ourselves against these types of scams are get a virus scanner for your computer, like Malwarebytes, to check if your computer has any viruses. And then call a legitimate tech support person and see if you actually have a virus rather than a number provided for you on these pop-ups. If you call an actual person with some tech knowledge and ask them, they'll most likely tell you 99% of the time that all of these little viruses and stuff that you are seeing are just scams trying to get you to click on them so that you can call those companies in India and give them money for nothing. So again, stay away from any of these kind of pop-ups that cause you to click on them and get a virus on your computer or call any kind of call center to get them removed. All right, the next scam we are going to go over is the grandparent scam. So scammers pose as grandchildren in urgent need of money. This is emotional manipulation for request for payment via bail, car accident, sickness, etc. So I don't really have an example of this kind of scam because it happens over the phone, and with these new AI voice clones, this scam is getting even more scary. But basically what will happen is somebody will see that somebody has a grandchild named Emily, and then they will call this grandparent and say, hey, I'm Emily, I got into a car accident or I'm in jail, can you please send me some money, and please don't tell mom and dad. So then the grandparent will send them some money to this wired account, and it won't be for Emily, it'll be for some guy in India. So how to protect ourselves against these scams is we can verify the caller's identity independently. So if you get a call from Emily demanding some money, maybe call Emily again right after you hang up the phone just to make sure that was her. And then never send money without confirmation. So again, call the mom maybe and see if she's heard anything about this, and then call Emily again from the number you have for Emily and see if it's a legit request from her. So these scams are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to scams targeting elderly adults. So scammers also pose as Medicare representatives to obtain personal information. Seniors are targeted with counterfeit drugs. Funerals and cemetery scams exploit grieving families with fake debts and upselling expensive caskets. Investment schemes preying retirement savings through pyramid schemes and fake opportunities. Homeowners and reverse mortgage scams exploit seniors' home ownership with property tax and mortgage fraud. So these are just some other scams that are targeting our senior citizens today, and you need to watch out for these ones as well. So, in my opinion, here are some of the best practices to protect yourself from these scams. So, have strong passwords for all of your accounts, especially your banking and email accounts. Beware of all downloads. Anything asking you to download anything in today's age is pretty sketchy, and I would shy away from it. Don't share personal information to anyone. This includes some sign-up page for your local potluck for your knitting club. Don't give out personal information to anyone. Secure your computer. We want to make sure our computer is secure, because if a bad actor steals our actual computer itself, laptop, iPad, phone, etc., then they could have access to vital information on it. Set up bank safeguards, so you can call your bank, or online you can set up two-factor authentication where they will call you if any big charges are being made to that account, so that way you can reverse them if necessary. Shut down for pop-ups. So this is basically just get an ad blocker for your web browser if it has one, so that you don't get pop-up scams like the ones we talked about earlier, so they won't try and trick you to clicking on them or calling some call center to pay them money to get that virus off of there. And then watch out for emails. So a lot of scams nowadays come through your emails, and this is called phishing, and they'll send you links to illegitimate websites or illegitimate download links for viruses that are very much real, and that you will actually have to either wipe your computer for or actually call somebody to get them removed. But again, this is just a scam, but this time the virus is real and will actually infect your computer. So these are some ways and some of the best practices to protect yourself from these scams. So the last thing I'm going to say is educate yourself all the time about online safety. Be skeptical about everything. Establish communication with trusted resources. Always stay vigilant and seek professional advice if you're concerned. All right, our final takeaways from this video is verify before you trust, think before you click, double check with trusted contacts, exercise caution with financial transactions, and stay informed and vigilant. So again, guys, that's it for this video. Just a video for your parents, grandparents, or maybe you yourself, for some good information and scam tips to help you stay safe out there on the internet. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.